Okay, I buried these wires about 6-7 years ago and sort of ran into them a few times with my tractor bucket as I was digging dirt. So I've had to splice it 3 different places over the years. And I never have used them, but I'm getting closer. So we're going to just do a quick continuity check here. And as you see, as I come closer, I have 2 wires that are touching each other, sort of wrapped them together, and then the ground is over there. So the first thing I'm going to do is check the continuity on the white and the black wire. It's about a 100-foot run. It goes underground, and when I'm done filming this, I'm going to go down to the other side and we'll put the meter on it and see if I've maintained continuity. Just as a side note, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see we made this little light stand here, and there's a light, and being as I'm out here away from power, you also notice that I have my handy dandy little Greenworks power inverter, and got a Snapper or Briggs & Stratton battery on it, as I showed conversion of that in a different video. Alright, so basically we're going to try to find these continuity, make sure the continuity is good on this wire that's on the ground. See at the other end. Here we are at the other end. By the way, it took me a few hours to find this other end because it was buried pretty good. Anyway, I've got this cheap Centec meter. I'll put it over here to ohms, to the ohms icon, and it doesn't really matter positive or negative because really all we're trying to do is complete the circuit. So hope you can see that it's at 1, and I've been waiting for a number of years to see this. You ready? Praise God. We have continuity, folks. That is good. That is good. I have to tell you, after, look at that. After 3 splices, we have continuity. We are good on these 2 wires. So just to check the ground, and it should be fine, but I'm going to go back to the other end, and I will connect one or two of these together, and then we'll come back and check that last wire. Okay, I went down to the other end. I connected the white wire with the ground. So we'll check this out. Come on, you can do it. And there it is, 0.01. So we've got good, there it is, 0.00. All right, we're in good shape. So at the other end, I connected these 2 wires. So basically what I'm doing is checking to make sure that the circuit continues through. And there it is. So after 6 or 7 years of being underground, just to show you what that does, it means that you have a connection. All right, I completed the loop. These 2 are connected at the other end, going through the meter. You understand this, right? There it is. Well, get a good connection here. Okay. Well, now I can continue and hook up my power. All right, so this is the first end. This is the one we started with. You see that I wanted to check the ground wire, so I just connected it to the white. Makes no difference. I could have connected it to this black as well, but white was handy, so there it was. And by the way, here's my rig again if you're interested in seeing how all that works. And then I made another one for my video camera. I've got a Manfrotto ball in there, and and custom brackets quick release, which I use everywhere. And that held my camera steady while I was putting the meter on the wires. So if you're interested, we're going to pan real slow so you don't get nauseated. But sort of take you up and kind of give you an idea, if I can. Yeah, I guess you can't see it. But anyway, all that wire is underground, and then way beyond those trees, like I said, it's about 100 feet. And it works. It's all good, good continuity, so we'll be able to put power in the building, and we will be in good shape. Well, yesterday, I started this video showing my underground wire, and I went to review, and I did notice in one of the forums that somebody said that the ohms just measured resistance, but that I should be on the diode setting. So that little arrow there is a diode setting, and you see it shows, I hope you can, yeah, it shows a 1. When you click, when you make the connection, it drops down. Okay, now on the other end of this underground wire, if I'm not mistaken from yesterday, I have the white and the ground connected. So that should well, I'm not getting a good connection here. Either that or okay, with a good connection, and down to 0.0 or 001, 002. So that should be good. If I'm losing my connection here, I can just feel it. Unless it's going through me because I've got both fingers and it's running through my body. Now, I guess that could happen. There we go. Well, it's just, with that ground is so tarnished, I don't really have a positive. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so I know they talk about anodes and cathodes and the diode setting. So all that said, this should still be good. But I'm going to wrap, let's see, I'm going to wrap these two up. Wait. Oh, you should never do that. Except for that, I've never had current in this wire. Alright, my attempt at humor. So I'm going to try to wrap these guys up, and then I'll go back to the other end just to double check, and we'll check the continuity between these two wires, the black and the ground. Okay, I'm on the other end. So this is from yesterday, and that's what we just checked, is the white and the ground. And now we're going to check the black and the ground. So let me unwind this. We're doing the diode test. On the other end, we have the ground and the black connected. And there it is. You can see that without my fingers being in the way. 0.001. So we do have that with the diode setting. So yesterday we checked with all the ohm setting, and today we're checking with the diode setting, and all is good. So we are done, and we have success. To get an understanding of continuity, I drew up these little diagrams. So if you have an open circuit, this should sort of show, here's your wire, one end, the other end, down to your lead. So consider your ohms meter or your multimeter connecting these two. So this end is connected, comes back up here, and you'll see it's open. So just like a V, it doesn't connect. Whereas here, where you have your two wires connected, and it does the same thing, goes in your ohms meter or your multimeter, and that creates the completes the circuit. So basically you have a big oval. Okay, here you don't. You have an open. That's an open circuit. That's when your meter shows a 1. When you complete the circuit, so that's an oval, if you will, then you're going to get your 0.000, which means there's no resistance. It's complete. It's continuity. It has continuation. All right. Hope that helps.